Hi guys, it's Christy Morrison here and it's time to make life happen. It's actually really exciting when I'm talking to people who really want to be entrepreneurs, but you tend to overanalyze. So today I want to talk about getting out of your own head. That's the biggest thing that I'm talking about is people spend way too much time overanalyzing and thinking about the what ifs. Well, what if my business doesn't succeed? Well, what if it takes a lot of time? Well, what if it's really expensive? Well, what if? You could literally what if yourself to death. Stop it. If you actually want to have a type of life where you can earn what you want to earn, leave when you want to leave to go on vacation, do whatever you want. It's not a myth, and it is out there, and there are viable options available to us. You know, the biggest thing that we do as humans not only is overanalyzing, but sticking to this little evil mind thing that we have. It's a lot of really horrible elements, and it's actually driving me nuts. I'm so excited about this topic is because a lot of people do spend way too much time in their heads over analyzing. I don't know if you know this, but there are hundreds, maybe even thousands of viable ways that you can actually get your feet wet in the entrepreneurial journey and even make it a very successful living. I'm finding some people, yes, traditional business, very, very risky, especially since 50% of them fail within the first 5 years. Franchises, very expensive. You have to have a couple $100,000 willing to invest in any type of franchise, whether it's a small franchise for 20, 30, 40 grand or a large franchise for 250 to $1 million. The reason why people love franchises is because they are a proven system. So if you could have the exact same proven system with not a high buy-in price of $200,000 to $300,000, why wouldn't you try it out? Why wouldn't you try a smaller micro franchise to start your entrepreneurial journey? Get out of your head, give the waters a test. If you're terrified of talking to people, it's a perfect way to learn how to talk to people. If you're terrified of sales, it's a perfect way to learn how to talk so you're not salesy, because no one likes to be sold to. So anytime someone's like, oh, I'm not good at sales, that's why I don't have a business. You're selling yourself as a person to everyone that you meet. You're already doing it. So you have to be able to communicate with people in a way that's going to actually allow them to resonate with you, to want to listen to you. It has nothing to do with sales at all. It has everything to do with building those relationships and having those key elements to connect. And I strongly encourage you to actually look at these small micro businesses. They're usually called micro franchises or turnkey businesses, because for those of you that are afraid of the risks associated or maybe not having the right skills, there are hundreds of different opportunities out there, and it's really a viable element for you to test the waters as an entrepreneur. Maybe you don't even like being an entrepreneur, you'll find out. But if you are the type of person who has this burning desire within you that wants more time freedom maybe, that wants more financial freedom, you want to be able to earn more money, because right now you're in a job and you're getting paid a set salary, and if you're going to go to the next position, that person either needs to get promoted or fired. There's not a lot of room to go. And don't you think the 30 people in that office also want that promotion? So it's always a super battle to get to that next level. So what I want you guys to do is actually open up your minds, open up your hearts, and start researching. I want you to research a bunch of different micro franchise opportunities. Don't join the first one that you actually learn about. Find the different one that really suits you and really makes sense. Does it offer financial stability? Does it offer a future growth plan? Does it offer a way for you to get to your ultimate goals in life through that plan? Is it reputable? How many years has it been in business? I actually would never look at a business that's been in the micro franchise industry if it's less than 20 years. 20 and over, I think it's absolutely amazing. People are like, oh, well, if it's a 20-year-old business, then people already know the owners of different companies, and then there's not much room for me to grow my business. That's a load of crap. There are plenty of companies that actually have 20 years of experience and more, and barely scrape the surface of what they're going to do within that. And it's a great way to learn, meet people, find an encouraging group, and it's just a huge personal development avenue. If you actually love your 9 to 5, love your job, fine, that's great. Kudos to you. Power on. But I've met a lot of people that say they want something different, and they actually are terrified of the options of traditional business because it's risky, and the franchise business, which is very high in expenses. I actually outline this in my 3rd book I actually have. It's coming out soon, talking about the different strategies of business, and I'm willing to give a copy to anyone who actually sends me an email, wants it for free. I'm going to put it on the bottom here. Send me an email claiming an early copy, and you'll actually be able to be the first people who actually receive a copy of my book called Make Life Happen. This is a quick one. Just want to say thanks, and hopefully you're going to jump on and make life happen.